This week on BusyBee TV, we repair my DX6i radio again. Hello and welcome to BusyBee TV. I'm your host, Lucas Weakley. So what's wrong with my radio? Well, I broke a trim tab. So this happened to me a while ago with the elevator trim tab. Now this wasn't that big of a deal, so I just fixed it. I took a couple of pictures and I was about to make a blog post about it, and then my rudder trim tab broke. So obviously the rudder trim tab is pretty important while flying a tricopter because it dials in the yaw axis, which allows me to fly, and with it being broken, I haven't been able to fly for the past couple of weeks. Along with repairing my rudder trim tab, I'm also going to be preemptively repairing all the other trim tabs that I haven't already fixed. This is because I know they're going to fail in the future and I don't want them to break during an important flight. So let's get started.
First, flip over the transmitter and take out all the screws in the back. Undo all the connectors and put the back aside. This is the circuit board we're going to be focusing on today, and it's held in with 2 screws. Once they're removed, simply pull off the trim tab assembly. To get the trim tab out of the assembly, simply spread open the sheath and carefully push out the trim tab. Do the same to all the other trim tabs. Here's what they all look like, and here's a close-up of the broken one. Now let's go fix them. Use a saw to cut up a popsicle stick into several right triangles. That looks something like this. Now get some sandpaper and a pair of cutters to cut and sand the pieces down to size. So they look something like this and can fit in the trim tab just like that. Now mix up some 5-minute epoxy and apply it to the inside of the trim tab. You will be getting glue on your fingers at this point, so if you're so inclined, you might want to wear gloves. Now slide in the wooden pieces that you cut before and make sure that they're adequately glued in place. And this is what it should look like when you're done. Give it about 20 minutes to fully dry before moving on to the next step. When it's done drying, remove any extra material with an X-Acto knife that may hinder the trim tab's movement. Now install the trim tab back into the sheath the same way you removed it. Make sure everything still moves freely. Put together all the other trim tab assemblies and assemble the radio the same way you took it apart.
That's it for this episode. I hope it was helpful. If you want to check out more of my posts and videos, you can go to my website at lucasweakley.com. If you have any more questions, you can leave them in the comments below. If you like my videos, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching.